Tulsa's a good football team. I mean, had SMU on the ropes, at their place last week. Beat a Wyoming team. Wyoming beat Missouri. Beat a San Jose State team that beat Arkansas. So that's a good football team. I thought we played really well. I thought our defense played phenomenal. Did a lot of great things on defense. That's a really potent offense. Coach Montgomery, he knows what he's doing on offense, and I thought our defense played really, really well. And I don't know, Malcolm rushed for 200 yards, but he said he could have played better. But, great team win. Really, really proud of our guys, and it was a great team win.
Questions?
Well, can you just talk a little bit more about Malcolm? I mean, he just 218 yards. He's had 4 200-yard games in his career. I mean, he's a threat to go all the way every time he touches the ball.
I thought, again, he did a lot of good things. He's leading our offense well. He's playing well. Defense is playing well. A lot of good things happening. That's how you get 4-1, and hopefully we can just stay humble as a program and just keep going forward. Just keep pressing forward. It's a great win. We'll enjoy it, but we got to find a way to move on to the next one.
Yeah, Coach, talk about that first turnover, and your defense steps up and holds it to a field goal. It sets the tone, I thought, for a really special night.
Big time. I thought that also saw our team. We had the turnover by chance, but the team embraced him. I just love that about our team. This team's different. They didn't point fingers at him. They embraced their brother, and our defense stepped up there with horrible field position and stopped him. I thought that play, was awesome. But this kind of showed just our team. Like I said, Malcolm told me after the game, worst game he ever played, and I didn't realize he rushed for 200 yards.
Not bad. One more thing from me. You had it because of injury or because you wanted to play some other players tonight as well. You got a lot of contributions from a lot of other guys that did not start. Can you talk about how important that was? Great
team win. A lot of different phases, but we went deep into our bench. A lot of guys played well. I see Mikey over there. I thought Mikey did a lot of good things and just tackled well, broke in a lot of balls. Chandler was a young guy, came in and did good things. Fords are the center of our offense. He's the emotional leader of our team. So a lot of good things. Just happy for our team. I'm going to enjoy it, but then you got to press forward. And that's just our message to our team. We're going to enjoy this. Hopefully have some maturity about us to recognize we got a chance to do some things, but it's one game at a time.
So how big was it that long touchdown pass was called back because the receiver stepped out of bounds?
You got to be good and lucky. It's always the case. That's part of the deal. Ball's got to bounce your way. And, so that was big for us. But our defense, made a lot of big plays tonight. But that was a big one for us.
Anything else for Coach?
Well, just the snapping you hadn't won on the road for a while, and that was something you wanted to get done. Is that
This is a new year. The media talks about that, but I never once mentioned that to our team about a losing streak on the road. This is a new team. Jalen just got here from Naps. He doesn't know anything about that streak. This is a new team. That's the way I approached it. 2019. This is a new ball club now.
Oh well, we're always ready to play. We weren't expecting that, but we know that when we get out there, we can make a stop any position we're put at. So I trust Coach Newberry calling the plays, and I trust our defense and our effort to get to the ball and stop them every possession.
That's obviously a potent offense that put up a lot of points against SMU and has proven it can score a lot of points. What did you all do today to kind of hold them down?
We put a lot of pressure on the QB to make sure he's not getting complete passes, and a lot of trust for the DBs that we know we're doing. We can lock them up, and we felt we could win that one-on-one matchup, and proved it.
Sean, you're starting to get a little more playing time as a freshman, which you never know what to expect as a plebe, but can you just talk about what it's like to contribute?
It's great. Being a freshman, being a plebe is tough, but come out here and be with the guys and just all the hard work that you put in and be able to show on the field is great.
Any other questions for defense?
Was it a big emotional lift when that long touchdown pass got called back? And did you know that that guy had stepped out?
I didn't at first until we saw the replay, and I was like, if we get it back, it'll be nice. But we knew we could bounce back even if they didn't call it back.
Yeah, I got one more question. Just the key to stopping their run. You guys held them to
69.
69.
Yeah, we kept bringing pressure, and once again, they're trusting that when we bring pressure, there's less people to cover receivers, so they believe we can lock them up. And as we brought more pressure, so we're getting through. So that's why they couldn't run the ball that much.
Coach said it was one of your worst games. Why did you say that?
Just as far as executing the offense, seeing things clearly, making the right reads, just a little too much indecision. So I wasn't too happy with my performance, but of course, you get a win. I think the offense as a whole played really well, so I'm happy about that. But just overall, with my personal play, I wasn't too pleased.
You did rush for 218 yards and 3 touchdowns, so there is some positives. Just big plays, and you able to break some long runs.
Right, like I said, the offense as a whole played well. The blocking up front was phenomenal. The guys on the outside, getting guys on the ground. So there was success, but with that, there was, stuff we need to work on. Well, I need to work on.
You moved into 4th all-time in Navy's career rushing list. You passed a guy named Eddie Myers, who's a pretty legendary player. And think of all of Navy history, you're 4th all-time in rushing. How does that make you feel?
That's amazing to me. Being mentioned with great names like Ricky Dobbs and everybody up there, Kenny Reynolds. It's an honor, but that's something to think about after the season. So just keep pushing forward on to the next one.
Ford I do this all the time too, and I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's
When
fine.
people comment about his performance. He doesn't think he played well, but he rushed for 218 yards and 3
Yeah.
TDs.
Yeah, that's good you bring me here. Malcolm is he's hard on himself, as you know. Is unnoticed by all of us up front. Any problems with Malcolm and anything that he did. It was interesting what they came out in. Actually, their front, they ran 8-man front. That's what they ran last year, and they gave us a couple different looks. So in that position, it's hard being a quarterback and getting us in the right plays and whatnot. But all that to say, he did that every time. So he put us in a position to be successful, and fortunately, that's exactly what happened. Our coaches had an awesome game plan for whatever was to come our way. Props to them for that. And happy to be sitting here with a win.
Well, Coach said he didn't talk about it, but you had to have known that you hadn't won a road game in a while. Does it feel good to get that kind of monkey off your back?
Yeah, and I think being here, Coach, exactly what he said. This is a new team and a new year, and that is something that's known for us being in the program for so long. I did know that coming here, but didn't affect the way we play. We knew what we could do and what we're capable of doing. So it doesn't matter where we are, we're going to play the same way and play as hard as we can every play, no matter what.